Hi, Mike. Hi, Jeremy. It's Chun. I wanted to walk you guys through the resources that we have this week for ninth grade STEM. So, step one, you got to go into the shared notebook. And in there, you'll find some resources that I prepped for you guys, some sentence stems for Tuesday, Wednesday, and then an alternative article for Thursday, Friday. The intention is that these are resources for kids who need more scaffolds, meaning kids in the SPED program. But if you find that there are other students that can use these resources, by all means, you should access them. So, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't took the time to kind of separate those kids out just yet. So it might be a thing that you might need to pull those kids out on your own. And when you come in, I'll make you guys a co-host, or when you guys work after school, you guys can use these at your discretion. Okay, step one, you got to open up your OneNote notebook that I made for you guys. So go to office.com, right? In any browser, just go to office.com, right? Click on that. Along here, along the left-hand side, just go to OneNote. And then up here, go to the class notebooks. And then the class notebook, 2A and 2B should be shared with you. I just did that like an hour ago. And then hopefully Dylan will share his notebooks too. And then in there are some resources I want to walk you through. Okay, so here, let's just go into the 2A notebook, right? When you get into the online notebook, I found that the online notebook kind of sucks. So instead, it doesn't suck, but like it's a lot smoother on the desktop application. So here, when you go in here, it's you can open this in a desktop app. Let's see right here. So I click on that, and then I click on this, and then it's way better to open it up in this thing. Here's the actual app as opposed to in Chrome, right? So here in this app, you should be able to see all of my students in here, meaning you have access to all of their work. And so you can kind of stare and then pick out which ones you want to work with. But that's not what I want to walk you through. Instead, here, there are two resources that I want to share with you. Under Teacher Only, here, no. Content Library, no. Oh, I'm in the Advisor. I'm in the wrong one. Go to 2A. In 2A, here you go. In the handout roughs. So this is the handout that a lot of the kids have inside their notebooks already. But here, under handout roughs, if you click on the second one, this one with the blue backing, I gave you a bunch of green sentence stems already. So that's a little bit different. So that way, when you're working with the students and they get a little bit stuck, you could give them this copy instead. And then if you want to distribute it, you could just kind of make a copy and put it in yourself. Or if you want, you could go to class notebook. You could distribute the page and give it to an individual kid, individual distribution. And then a little window will show up, and you could give it to whichever kid you think needs these stems, however which way you want to use it. So that's resource number one for the week. And then later on the week, they're going to do some reading, and that's going to be in the content library. So if you go here, so article 1 is kind of longer, and this is the article that I think most kids should be reading. But if you find that this article is like too long, then I have a shorter article, article number 2. And then here, if you're used to Chanel's CBQ, Chasing Beautiful Questions format, this is what I'm going to have the kids walk through. So they're going to take this article, they're going to do a preview statement with it. After they do the preview statement, they'll take some notes on it. And it's just kind of learning about static electricity. FYI, on this day, it's not just reading this article. We're also going to ask the kids to find their own article about lightning. That was kind of our anchoring phenomenon. So you're going to be asked to kind of walk the kids through that lightning stuff. Okay. Anything else that we need to go through? You have the scaffolded, the sentence stems. You have the second article. When you go back to these handouts, the toughest part is going to be down here on the bottom. The at-home observation. So we're talking about static electricity for this week, and eventually I want them to do little labs at home to make static electricity at home. If they have balloons, that's going to help out. If they have anything made out of wool and plastic, that makes a lot of static electricity. So the kids are asked to then kind of do a little mini lab at home. So a lot of kids will not feel confident doing that. So I would greatly encourage you to kind of like think about ways to make static electricity. And you could kind of fiddle around with like carpets and socks. I don't know. It's up to you. Okay. I hope that helps. I hope that wasn't too rambling. And then I would love to keep meeting with us so that I'm supporting the students in SPED better. Okay? Thank you very much for watching.